I've not seen that before. Just randomly, well, it didn't crash, just disconnected and then reconnected. I've seen it disconnect and not reconnect. I'm surprised it just reconnected so fast. Anyway, the point I was trying to get across is I want to send it to this guy because I think this guy deserves the recognition of somebody out there, one guy, just reading his post, all right? And with video evidence to prove that I have read the post, okay? I just want to do that, please. So hang on, I need to get to Phineas's stuff. Basically, sorry, seamless co-op mod's shit. Why is it shit? Please explain. The multiplayer is castrated because From made crappy multiplayer. The mean red players are probably the only main reason for less than a fifth of seamless users, I bet. I don't know how many people are using the seamless co-op mod. I've seen there's like a fair bit. All right. Oh. Oh yeah. But I've seen there's a fair bit of people using the seamless co-op mod. I myself am using it too. Obviously before I wasn't using it. It was still fun as fuck. Because like, I mean, I'm there with Caboose hanging about, and because I'm so like fucking under-leveled and shit, people invading, they're coming in order to get to me, they gotta fight Caboose. Caboose will just fucking one-shot them, so it's fine. Somebody will get to me, somebody. But that's just like normal multiplayer though. I don't, like, again, you can still invade people with the seamless co-op mod. Like, it's not impossible. You can still gank people if you want to. It's just, you know, it's not like it's off limits. Sorry. Some people want to play with friends and not be interrupted every 15 minutes. The time limit should be set to 25 minutes, which would give people a time to play with friends in advance without dealing with an invasion. I also believe the beginning areas should be off limits to invasions because seasoned players just prey on those they can't believe. Sorry. Because seasoned players just prey on those they believe can't defend themselves. I surely enjoy those players because they find out some people, even with less gear, can easily hold their own against those with no skill farming rune arcs. Alright, you lost me on that one, I'm sorry, but like, I get where you're coming from, alright? There was another post that I did end up seeing another day. Again, these posts are all like fucking buried at this point. But somebody was not happy with the fact that like he just wanted to gank people with like end game gear in like the earlier areas. Like he wanted to sort of smurf his fucking soul level in a sense. Just to be like as powerful as possible while also matching with like the lowest people possible. That's a bit scummy, but you know, whatever. I'm not really into the whole invasion stuff, but you know, whatever. Oh, I think it's funny. You know what should be more concerning is the people who don't use finger remedies, you know? Like, oh, I guess you can't invade all of those people, huh, that are playing solo? Damn. Shit. I think there's a higher player base of solo players than there are seamless co-op players. Just a thought. It's funny how many invaders think they're the center of the universe. No one really cares. This is true. I hope Phineas commented on this post. Invasions to the mod. Oh yeah. Wait, this has just happened? Oh, okay. Again, I don't know what happened with like, I don't know what happened with seamless co-op in the years leading up to this moment. I've only played it as of like 2 to 3 days ago. I've not had my experience with it. Imagine having your validity tied to invading people in a video game. Go play the Colosseums, that's what they're there for. Unless you're not good enough for actual PvP. It's also true. Dude tried to hit me. It's fucking funny though. I will admit, I think the blue okay, I don't know if Elden Ring works the same way as Dark Souls 3 because all my knowledge is based on Dark Souls 3. Oh, can Sugar do it, Butney? Can Sugar do it?
Oh, Butney Maker 28, you naughty thing. Asking
Why
for
is it?
School tutoring here. A paragraph, my love, is like a little story. It starts with a sentence about what you're gonna talk about. Then it's all the juicy details and oh so much gossip. It ends when you've said all there is to say. Or you just get bored.
So you're telling me,
darling.
You're telling me this guy just had so much to say?
Cutie.
he just like fucking didn't stop talking. Papa Shekels, welcome to the stream. I hope you like paragraphs. This is a big paragraph. Big paragraph. Some fucking gold right there. I'm not reading it again though, you can't make me. It's optional though, no one will enable it. It's not optional, what are you talking about? What? You click the button and you invade like normal. And you invade somebody, what do you mean? It's on by default. It's on by default.
Is this your cheeky way of saying you're not a fan of my insightful explanations?
Fan of essaying.
Dear viewer,
the interesting kind of post.
From spreading my wisdom for now. Hope you're ready for Mayhem and Master's stream.
Mayhem. It's a little too late for that. Sugar, we finished Mario Kart. It was ages ago. She's gonna have a teacher outfit now, Butney. About invasions in mod. No, not the invasions in the mod, but someone's bringing it up that you can invade in the mod. Like, you can also turn it off too, but it's on by default, which is also probably something that should be mentioned. It did, Butney. I don't know why OBS just decided to like cut out for some reason and then come back, but it's fine. I do need to make this, the Elden Ring one anyway, a particular, like, its own thing. I do want to look at the Yu-Gi-Oh stuff real fast, because I saw some hilarious posts over there. I will come back to that. Fun fact, FromSoft openly talked about how they didn't want PvP in Elden Ring. They only added it because people were crying for it. Miyazaki talked about seamless co-op mod and described it as a player's liberty. So the game is, why are you capitalizing every single word? This is really, like, irritating me. He says this game is meant to be enjoyed however you want, as long as it does not affect the community like cheating or hacking. He does not care. Wow, that's wonderful. Miyazaki himself said that. Also, please stop doing this. Like, just in general, in life, please. Wait, the whole idea of invasions in the game is first and foremost repost. It's not crappy. It also supposed to simulate some co-op. Okay. Pro playstyle. Detsuya. Oh shit! I can actually read Detsuya's posts now. I understand Elden Ring. I know what he's talking about now. I'll get the reference. But Detsuya had a post almost identical to this, actually. Just with more sentences. That's all. Every word if fucking see Tom, if this had every word capitalized, I would fucking die. That's like, that is a little ridiculous. Also, this guy has some amazing posts. I just want to see if he's made more than one in reference to somebody. DLC is mid. What? Wait, what? I was about to talk about this. What's copy pasted into the fucking what? Like, I haven't played the DLC that much. I'm only like halfway through. Okay, he said a lot in this one. Hold on. Can we talk about copy pasting bosses? I've heard that they even copy pasted bosses straight into the DLC without any change. I think this is totally. Wait, you've heard? You don't know. You've just heard that this has happened. I think this is totally unacceptable for a game with such a budget. Not a high budget, just a budget. Just they got a number, that's it. No one seems to ever talk about that. I mean, do you know for sure, or is this just like something you heard on Reddit? Okay. Oh, someone is new. I get to fight fun bosses again. Why the fuck would I care? I talk about it. It sucks. No, I don't want to fight another 10 ulcerated tree spirits. And no, I don't have to kill the same dragons over and over. You don't have to? Like, these things are like fucking optional, aren't they? They're not like required. Every total 40 bosses, major and field ones. Oh, like I'm assuming as long as it has like a fucking whoops. What the fuck? No, get this shit out of here. What the fuck is that? I'm assuming whatchamacallit, as long as it has a red, like a long red health bar on the bottom of the screen, it's a boss, quote unquote.
It starts with, alright, here is the description for my new game. This new game that I've been working on, gameplay experience and is trends and topics and assorted and news cabin empty. Promise you I can't. Aneurysm and seizures, complete constriction of limbs and extremities, ambulance with shattered windows, marketplace.
I can't tell where the sentence starts or ends.
Tree with wires, ambiguous shape, format and style, respectful high risk interactions.
Oh my god, Seething, Jesus. I can't aneurysm siege. What the fuck? Holy fuck. That is wild. Five were quite literally copy pasted. Demi-human queen, pre-sentinel, death ray. Like, would you count this as a boss though? It's kind of like shit. Same with this one and this one, actually. I fought those. I don't know what this is, or this. It's just a big deal in your eyes. 5 of the 42 are copy pasted? Wow. That's like all of them. That's like Limgrave. So where did Phineas enter in all of this? Okay, everything except almost okay. It's not. Greetings, OP! Sorry, my good man. I am not interested after 2 years discussing the same. I've heard. He caught onto the same thing I caught onto, actually. You heard? Awesome sauce. Okay, let me tell you about the reused bosses. Insignificant spoilers. 2 Erd Tree Sentinels, 1 Gravity Beast, and ulcerated tree spirits. Reskinned, except the the ulcerated tree. I haven't fought this fucking thing. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Unulcerated tree spirit. You can find all the others in the same area. Even actually makes sense that they are there. They are there. Except the Gravity Beast, who invited the Gravity Beast to the party. Goodbye, OP. Postscriptum, feel free to this is the way this guy fucking writes. Feel free to include the living dragons and the one ancient dragon here, but telling me they are reused is like complaining about boars and fireflies. Reused? Did somebody reply to him? He seemed to have posted a few times here. Hang on. Whoa. I hate fire dragons, especially because they're slow to kill and pose no real threat aside from the camera and minion ads hitting you from the back while you're trying to fight. But all of the recycled enemies just kill them in a minute or 2. Tree spirit is favorite. 30 seconds. All ring. The tree spirits for 12 minutes. Next one, long on the first bonus. Die toast with it. Don't jump around while out. See about 10 minutes. I don't know where that post came from. The one he's referring to. Wait, what? And the furnaces aren't recycled from the main game, but they're recycled in world. They clearly are constructs mass produced by Mesmer Army. Dude, this is like complaining all of the job people look the same. Let's contextualize things and look at them from a lore perspective, or complain about everything being reused. Whatever makes you happier. This is funny. This is like talking about the Lothric Knights and how, why is everything a Lothric Knight? There should just be unique enemies. Like, come on now. What, there's like an army? Nah, bro. What do you mean an army? There's just all copy paste. What are you talking about? PS champions, Skull Simps. Oh, so this is what happened. Okay. I don't know what I was thinking when I typed that, but I did not mean in world. I meant in the DLC. As in, there's multiple of them. Didn't he answer this though? Like with the first fucking thing? Like didn't he just answer this? What I care about isn't that it's reused either. I care that it's boring to fight. That's the only complaint. Ulcerated tree spirits, for instance, are also heavily reused. But while I don't exactly like them, I don't dislike them either. So I don't care that they're reused. Copy pasting at things. Papa Shekels, it's wild. It just yeah, in reference to copy paste decks, everything is just copy pasting. It's all that. If you don't like a game, it's because everything's copy pasted in it. That's why. There's no actual like skill put into the game at all. Can you believe I still didn't kill a single... Okay, all right, Phineas, you need to calm down here a little bit. Can you still believe I still didn't kill a single one? They all drop new tiers, but I agree with you. They are a pain to fight. I understand, you know. Wait, what? Listen like Zelda where there's only 5 overworld bosses, copy pasted 30 times each. Never played a Zelda game, so I can't hopeful. But anyways, there's 15 tree spirits. I don't fucking give a shit. I haven't even fought like half of these. Who's going around killing every single one of these right now just to make this complaint? Don't you count the new Crucible Knight has reused? Different helmet, 4 legs, dude. I don't even know. Okay, now my knowledge is... I probably shouldn't have clicked on a DLC comment because I actually haven't finished the DLC. Fucking hell, man. Fucking hell. I love the like humble bragging that people have, like they suddenly put into certain comments where it's like, oh, I can't play this game on my like super duper 28k like widescreen ultra high definition like jank monitor. Yeah, please, I need support for that, please. Like specifically me, because I only own this piece of hardware. There's one comment on this, and I am so scared that it's just going to be get good. Okay. And I thought it was going to be toxic. Oh, who's the salty player now? Shit. Fuck. People genuinely are going to ask for help. I'm sorry to give this out. Personally, I don't think the DLC is that bad. You know, not gonna lie. Wait. There's another cheap boss. Oh, wait, is the DLC pulling in like new players as well that haven't played Elden Ring before? Because Malekith isn't like a DLC boss. And this seems recent. Again, I feel bad because I haven't technically versed Malekith legitimately. Sorry, hold on. What do you mean? Oh, for fuck's sake.
Bosses hit way too hard. Before you stop reading and instantly write get good,
People need to stop putting this like at the start of every fucking post, I swear to Christ.
You probably haven't played enough, etc. I've played this game a fair bit and cleared all of Limgrave.
That's basically the whole game, my guy. You've done it. You've beaten Elden Ring. You've beaten Limgrave. That's all of it. What do you mean there's more? What?
All of Lemuria and all of Khalid, including Radahn, with the exception of beating the Divine Tower. I've also done Siofra.
I forget who this is. I know I fought them, I think. No, not fought them. Wait, hang on. Who's Sofria? I'm trying to think who the fuck this is now. I've seen the name before. I know who Rani is. This name is ringing a bell, but I don't remember.
And most of Rani's side quest. However, it was when I fought the boss in the Divine Tower and Astel that I realized that bosses are way too aggressive in this game.
What would you rather? Rare aspect ratio. He wants like the very, very, very specific. Like, I feel like the technology he's playing on is so far advanced that it's not... The commoners do not have access to such like high quality aspect ratios. What is wrong with 16 by 9? It's fine. Just play on that. Fuck. I could never imagine having like an ultra wide widescreen monitor that's basically, it's like the width of 2 monitors but the size of 1, like, and it goes across my whole fucking desk. I can't imagine having something like that, and nor would I want to play a game on something like that. It feels like it would be terrible. Sorry.
They all have this 20-hit anime combo that will one-hit kill you. Some insane projectile that will take half your health. A big-ass AoE attack. You probably can't describe. You could probably describe half of the bosses like that.
Like half of them? Like all of them? Like you fucking for real? Like all of them?
I don't know if I can take this in good faith.
All right, just saying. I don't know if I reasonably can. The only time I could probably like, well, it wouldn't be the 20-hit anime combo, but the giant that you have to fight, he does have a pretty big like AoE attack, like a couple of them that are pretty wide, but I give it a bit of a slight pass because the dude is like fucking 400 times my size. You know, just saying. This black bars on your screen, like it's that, and also the fact that some of those ultra wide monitors are like curved slightly. There are people who use those monitors that say that that's good for you, like, you know, that's good that it's curved. That would be weird. I don't know, having a curved monitor just sounds like it'd be a hassle, a bit of a pain in the ass. Like, I don't want to look to my left slightly and then see that, oh, it's a bit like stretched on that side.
Sorry, I've beaten the other Souls game.
The other Souls game. Back to 500. Oh, sorry, I was back to 500 because I got hit with niggers. All right. Somebody came in here asking about Dale Glenn. Sorry, what's his name? I don't know who the fuck Dale Glenn is. All right. That's why it's back to 500. Okay. I'm not putting it back down to 200 ever again. That's all right. Ever again. Say it on stream because it was already said on stream like a million times. What are you talking about? Bro, is this better or worse than the Chinks comment from the other day? Are you serious right now? like, is it any different? I'm also at that point now where I don't think the Twitch mods are looking at this particular stream, all right? From a racial slur. It's true. That's what the bots need to start posting, all right? Just that. Then it's like all encompassing.
Because they just reported you?
Azurai, why? Why would you do that? How dare you? Now they're gonna come in here and see that I fucking look at shit on stream. Actual garbage. Hang on. Azurai, you can't be both, all right? And you're probably not even one of them. Oh, actually, maybe you can be. I'd probably... I'll keep the door open for you, all right? I'll keep the door open. Maybe you can. Nice prejudice. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. Sorry, beaten the other Souls game. Yeah, one Souls game.
And Sekiro, with the exception of Dark Souls 2. And it was never this bad. There were...
Wait, hang on. With the exception of Dark Souls 2. Okay, so Dark Souls 1 and 2. They didn't play Bloodborne. Not that that changes anything. Or Armored Core, you know, whatever.
It was never this bad. There were signs of spastic bosses in Dark Souls 3, but nowhere near as bad as this game. They gave you more time to punish and didn't have all the types of attacks I mentioned earlier.
Yeah, they did, bro. What are you talking about? Did you see the... How can you say this and then not be like, oh, the dancer? The dancer of Boreal Valley, whatever the fuck it was called. I forget the name of the boss, but the dancer? What? Oh, 20 hit long anime combos. What? AoEs? No way. Not in my Souls game. No way.
I still love this game.
Don't say fucking game. he has it at a 10. How has KBJ not been hit with like the fucking racial slur bots? How has he not been hit with those? What the fuck? How many times did he do it? So what's funny about it is he got both of the TTSs. He like got the bait TTS, and then he also put the fucking copy paste into the other TTS. And boy howdy, I kind of wish I had both like unfiltered, because then it was like fuck, then it would have been overlapping and I wouldn't be able to hear what it even said. The bits one as well. No, the in brackets TTS and then the other TTS. That was all. It was all just from a follow as well. It happened during Mario Kart. I think slightly before Caboose joined or around Caboose joining. What brackets is? You know, parentheses. What the fuck even? What is it? Square brackets. That's the name of it, right? Yeah, square brackets. Sorry, anyway, I still love this game, and it might be my favorite game of all time. Sorry, I added the extra game for added enthusiasm of all time, but I still have to call this out because they clearly regressed in something that they nailed several times before. So I will be totally real with you. And now, who's this guy? Jep, let me like level with you on an even playing field here. So, when it comes to Monster Hunter, for example, I personally thought that Monster Hunter World and Rise fucking ruined the formula, and by God, it fucking has. Okay, but in the aspect of that, the newer games are more modernized, so to speak. You are not held down with restrictive controls as you were in previous games. As this is basically going for both like Monster Hunter and Dark Souls, or the Souls games in general, because they're kind of the cut from the same cloth, honestly. But like, as you know, gaming technology progresses, things are going to be less and less restrictive for the player specifically. Whereas before in Dark Souls 1, you'd have to play around the fact that, let's say, your Estus flask locks you into place. So you really need that the timing window when the boss stops moving to sort of, you know, have the time to drink your flask, okay? But as time went on in Dark Souls 3 and you can actually move slightly while drinking your flask, then you can sort of get out of the way of an attack. So you can be a little more cheeky with your flask drinks, for example. This is a small hint at how the game has sped up slightly without you realizing. Just thought. Yes, yeah, that's what happened, is alright, yeah. There was, because I know when you follow, you get like 300 points. And 10 points went to the fake TTS, and the other 200 points went to fucking, you know, racial slurs. So, you know. Anyway, the new combat options are sick. Well, okay, here's your problem. If you like the new combat options, then you should be fine with the combat. And the scope of the game is insane. The lore is cool. The legacy dungeons are well designed. But even with the new combat mechanics and spirit bosses, still have the problems I mentioned. Obviously, From won't bother adjusting the damage of bosses because people probably want the game to be needlessly difficult. Hold on, hold that thought. Put a pin in that for a second. How are you still having this much trouble with the bosses if you're also using the mechanics the game gives you? Because now, I'm sorry to say, but it might be a small skill issue. Okay, just a tiny one. Because again, if you're using summons and spirits, like, all you have to do is just play semi-good, not like perfect and flawlessly. You can still take hits and stuff, but like, you don't have to fucking memorize every single thing to be able to like beat the boss. Again, I'm saying this as though like, you know, oh, using summons and spirits is bad. It's not bad, okay? Use those things. They're there for a reason. But also don't be a fucking potato. Like, yeah, after fucking Godric and shit, the bosses are gonna start getting a little harder, okay? That's the progression of the game, my guy. That's what happens in a video game when you keep playing. You know, it's kind of crazy. Oh, sorry. Even though the other games weren't as difficult and the combat was never about being difficult in the first place. So I'm gonna stop you right there. Again, the thing I mentioned before about how older games are a little more restrictive with their combat systems, this is true. Dark Souls 3 had a few like wacky weapons, but Elden Ring has significantly more wacky weapons, okay? More access to some crazy ass shit you can do. Dark Souls 3 didn't really have that many like insane weapons, and a lot of like your combat was sort of focused into like funneled areas, so to speak, like corridors and like linear paths and stuff like that. You were never in a big sprawling open field to have like such wide reaching and big attacks, or quick attacks nonetheless. Dark Souls 1 again really committed you to the reason why I keep bringing up Monster Hunter is the same exact concept with the Estus Flask and progression to Dark Souls happened in fucking Monster Hunter 2. So previously, before, you had to, in order to drink a potion, going back from like generations backwards, you'd have to completely stop moving, alright, and pull the potion up to your mouth, and after a second or two, then you get the heal, okay? Similar to an Estus in Dark Souls 1, where you had to be really committed to that potion and use it at the right time, otherwise you're gonna get fucking punished for it and die. Same with the weapon moveset as well. In earlier Monster Hunter games, you were very like... A gun lance is a good example of this. With a gun lance, you could never dodge forward. You can only dodge backward and left and right. That's about it. And also left and right after an attack specifically. You had to know your weapons ins and outs in order to actually be good with it, to the point where you can like, you know, not have an issue with any of the fucking like elder dragons and stuff in the game. But as you know, time moved on and the game became more like faster paced for a Western audience and such like that. I mean, I say that, but I feel like the game would have also followed the same progression aspect, even if it wasn't made specifically for a Western audience. But like, going to Monster Hunter World, you are, and Rise as well, you are allowed to dodge forward with the gun lance, which allows you to be more aggressive with weapons. And similar to how Rise, so Generations is a good point where the shift started to happen, where playstyles get introduced and you get to like be, you know, more aggressive with weapons or more defensive with weapons, like that kind of shit, or more versatile with certain weapons. A lot of the stuff from Generations did seep its way into Rise, but were changed to accommodate for its different like move pool and stuff like that. For example, instead of there being adept dodging or adept guarding from Generations, which, you know, would be you basically timing your like blocks and stuff to your monster's attacks and stuff, the game is way more faster paced now. Like, look at fucking Primordial Malzeno. Like, that shit is insane. Okay, I fucking hate that fight, by the way, but you know, it's not a problem. It's just fucking bullshit. That fight's way too fast to predict its moveset and stuff like that. But instead of it being like an adept style that you'd pick for your weapons and stuff now, it's like adept dodging, sort of. Like Blade Scale Hone got changed to instead be you get to roll whenever. Like normally you'd use it to, when you're rolling away from a monster, you'd sharpen your weapon, or if you had aerial style, you'd roll into a monster and get your sharpen that way. But because it got changed to you have to dodge through an attack in order to get the buff, you need like evade window and shit too. You need to be like full evasion build in order to get the full utility about it and be more aggressive. Which there are certain skills that allow for that. There's a guard variant as well, the offensive guard, which again allows you to be more offensive with a lance and gun lance and other guard available weapons. All right, but again requires you to be more specific. You can't just be sitting there mashing buttons.
So, you let random people come into chat and say racial slurs, but you don't let me say them. I see how it is. I thought we were friends.
I mean, it's alright. If you want to say a racial slur, go for it. But I can't, like... It's gotta be one I've never heard before, okay? So I don't know if it's good or bad. Alright? Like crackers or something like that. I'm sure people say that these days, right? That's a slur, isn't it? Sorry, anyway, I got on a different tangent. Let's not talk about Monster Hunter.
And
Oh, okay, fair enough, Azori, fair enough.
And when they were difficult, they were fair. I already know I'll be getting gestures for mentioning the difficulty, even though I think I'm bringing up a popular point, and what the fuck? Wildn't mind if it was more fair.
Sorry, I'll leave you to your wielding, alright? How do you even, like, fuck that one up? Oh, I guess I and L is kind of close together. I feel like anything in, like, a 8 key radius around the key you're looking for is probably pretty close. How do you fuck that one up? Oh, well, yeah, I guess it's right next to it. Okay, it's fair, never mind. I thought it was an L, never mind. Bro, I spent money to wine. It's more money than Yu-Gi-Oh players have to spend to wine, which is even more funny. God, I love seeing the comment like seamless co-op should not exist. So fucking funny. Sorry, again, going back to the point about Monster Hunter being more modernized. Same thing with Dark Souls. Like, again, the further you go through the game's like history, the more it becomes faster and faster if you've been paying attention to how the combat has been progressing. That's just modern gaming. Like, that's honest to God. I would love a more like restrictive Monster Hunter game similar to Monster Hunter DOS or Tri or 3 Ultimate or like something back then. I want another one of those games. That will never happen, okay? Those games exist and they are there to be played if you want to play them. Those games will never happen again because of just how fast-paced Monster Hunter has become. Like, personally, I hate it. But like, it's alright. Have you seen Monster Hunter DOS? Granted, I haven't finished Monster Hunter DOS, but I did enjoy it. It was very boomer-esque, alright? It was very old. It was good. But it's on the games are just faster now. Like again, consuming potions are faster. They removed all the grinding for like crafting and whetstones and stuff. Like, it's all gone. I played was World. That's alright. That's alright. That's all you need to play. Wilds is coming out soon, next year, I believe. Monster Hunter Wilds. Can't wait. Good shit. They don't hit that hard, man. Get real. You responded to my 3-paragraph post in 30 seconds after I posted. Bruh! At least read something off the title. Jep, do I have to remind you that, like, nobody would ever read a post like this? The comments are filled with people who just won't read it, like, at all. No one's gonna read any fucking post. No one cares. Guy like me reads fast. Oh, dude, hell yeah. The next part is you hit every ball has become... Fair enough. Vigor is good. Not getting hit is better. Fucking hell. I beg to differ. They hit hard, and in some cases, dodging isn't as clear as rolling. Do people know what a fucking shield is? Am I the only person who uses a fucking shield? Am I just, like, in the wrong here? Fuck, I feel like I'm the odd one out. Everyone's always like, either level up your vigor so it doesn't be a one-shot, or roll the attack. What are the shields for? What? Only using evenly? People... That's alright. People use evenly, alright? People use it. Come on now. It's the best card in the game. Pretty hard to not get hit once or twice on every boss is a 10-hit combo, AoE attack, big projectile, etc. Leaves you to read your inputs and stuff like that. How does the game, like, fucking read you? Like, okay, bro. Like, when you say read your inputs, they can't read your fucking mind, cunt. Like, you can't say, oh, I'm gonna heal after this attack, and then you push the heal button, and then you get punished for it. And it's like, no, the game didn't read your fucking mind. Non-binary, my fucking ass. Like, the game can't fucking read your mind of what you're going to do. No, you just healed at the wrong time, and your quote-unquote input got read, and you fucking got punished for it. Jesus Christ. Back to how it used to be, but I like the fact that the boss AI in this game is much better than the previous games. This is true. It has evolved a lot since all the other Dark Souls games. I can agree to that. And I mentioned this in the other post that I read. And better than most games, but they chose to balance that with spirit summons instead of simply lowering their massive HP pools or damage numbers. Return to the spirit summon system. I don't know if that's guaranteed. I don't know if I can buy that last part. Like, was it actually? Because I feel like the spirit system is basically there to have like a pet, essentially, that kind of like exists in the fight with you, so you're not totally alone at all times. You have like a Pokemon friend that follows you around and stuff. I don't think Like that obviously doesn't affect the HP pools of the bosses. That's of purely solo mechanic. But whatever. Get good, bro, please. What the fuck? Hang on. This is the last I'm going to read. I'm not going to read any more than this.
In terms of player options, it seems like they perfected the combat system. Just seems like From can't make the games more difficult without adding the types of bosses this game has. Otherwise, players will just roll through all their attacks and demolish everything. Alright. Honestly, I think it might be time to try a different combat system, since they've done all they can with this one. And personally, I played these games for the level design. I'm sure you played it for the level design. I'm sure you played all these games specifically for the level design. I believe it. You know, see, Tom, you're actually right on the money there. Otherwise, how else do you perform actions in the game? The controller reads your inputs, my guy. Fucking hell. Like, the only thing I can probably grasp from, like, the reading input comment is, like, if you try to dodge roll something and then whoop-de-fucking-do, the monster or boss, like, looked at you and, like, adjusted their attack to hit you where you're rolling to. That happens in fucking Banjo motherfucking Kazooie, my guy. How are you complaining about that? Oh, I want to just dodge Gruntilda's fucking fireballs, but she keeps blasting where I'm going. How do I fix this?
Bro, please, just play games. Oh my god. Oh, sorry, hang on. Good. Welcome to Souls Games. Consider reading my posts. Jeff, I don't think a lot of people read your post, not gonna lie. Okay, real talk though, how do I get to the Yu-Gi-Oh discussions? I'm curious what happened recently. Wait, why is there new stuff? Oh, hang on. Wait a sec. Why are so many people posting in this discussion? Wait, what? I don't know, people, like, so many people are posting here recently, because I've seen a lot of new posts from new posters, which doesn't seem to, like, happen very often. Also, Azurai, I don't know if you're there. Can you give me, like, the rundown on Galaxy Eyes real fast? Just out of curiosity, alright? I just want to know. Is the deck good? This guy says it's good. I don't know if it's that good, alright? New cards? Bro, like, the new cards that get added with the booster pack, like, later? What do you mean, new cards? Oh, is everybody here for Ubel? Is that why? Needs retrains? They were made, like, a million years ago. I don't think they're gonna get retrains anytime soon. Slight adjustments of buffs. Mate, one day, maybe. Okay, I need to get, like, I don't think this guy ever responded to anything. I feel kind of bad because I want to know if he said anything. Which times over and over at max these things. Yeah, like, how do you spell, like, you spend a grand. You have a, sorry, you have a video game allowance, which is $1,000 a month. That's a lot, you know, and to spend it all on Master Duel is a bit of a waste of fucking money, not gonna lie. Mine's changed. You start spending money on this garbage. True. And flu players, mate. Oh, right. Wait, this guy came back, right? It makes me smile. Sorry, it makes me smile when I have to suffer through your 857 links, 345 effects. Oh, I'm running that timer down as low as I can for the rest of the duel every time now. Enjoy. As Master Duel, hentai. I shit you not. Let me show you the actual fucking quote.
Quitting including due to costs and recent ban lists.
I should probably actually change my category to fucking Yu-Gi-Oh real fast. I don't want any like get good scrubs coming in here right now.
Spent £300 on a Horus Dorelia deck last month to get Hot Red Dragon banned. I mean, fair, as that card was kind of broken. Spent another £300 on a pure Rescue Ace deck for this month. Now, my only normal summon in the deck is at 2. Yeah, Master Duel. Spent almost 1k on decks in 3 months just for them to be to be all unusable. Finished with this game. Not worth my money. Rather spend it on other company that actually provides value for money in terms of fun. Yeah, what about the tier 0 deck for the past year? Oh, Ash to 1? Don't worry. Here Fire King support. Like, Konima.
The most who spends is the one who wins. Spending on Master Duel is like building a deck from random card packs and picking only the meta cards. It's stupid. Either you grind with shitty or low tier decks for hours on end in a ranked match that barely gives you anything unless you build one alive deck just to farm it out.
Yo, was alright. That sounds like a Reddit post. You got some sources for that, mate? No, I'm not doing Reddit today. I'm not doing Reddit today. But I'll save it for another day. But like, what was I gonna say? I feel kind of bad for this guy because one, don't post. Oh, sorry, don't fucking is there a post? Yeah, be fair. Don't spend money on Master Duel, like significant amounts of money on Master Duel, more than you should be spending on a game, especially a game like this. Fucking Christ. It is not worth the money, and especially if you're going to be this much of a cunt about it. If my potato ass can beat fucking Rescue Ace and Fire Kings, I don't think, you know, Snake Eyes and Fire Kings are going to be like what gets you the G's, like what gets you the maidens, you know? Like Samuel, I'm really sorry about this. Realistically though, I don't know why he wants the decks. Like, is it just for gems? Is it because actually no, it can't be for gems, because why else would he be fucking spending money on the game? $400 a month on this game. Like, I don't. It's so much fucking money. You can realistically make any deck you want with that much money. What do you buy with all that? Well, clearly this guy just bought Rescue Ace and fucking Horus and stuff. Like, that's it. Dude missed his chance. Yubel's about to come out. Damn, bro. Maybe he'll come back for that and spend his another like 400. This month's $400 on the new pack. But why spend that much money? Like, I feel like you can do so much more. Surely he bought out every single cosmetic, right? Every single cosmetic in the game. Holy shit. Anyway, sorry, this guy's ridiculous. Enjoy. It was this person, right? I think it was. So it's not Arbrush. This guy says some wacky stuff sometimes, but it's this guy who took it a little too far, I think. Because he kept saying shit, I believe. Yeah. He was basically playing goalie for this guy.
See, the problem is clear. One, brainless, stupid player who needs to use a finished build deck that they can even play, because there is no brain to create own one. I'm assuming he needs to, build deck that they can't even play. I'm assuming it's can't even play. Finished build deck. This guy's language, English was not this guy's first language, alright? Is it alright? That's just my guess. And two, Konami, this stupid company, give this players too much power in their stupid decks. First round after 10 minutes turn, and 5 monster, no trap, no spell, no effect possible anymore. I know this frustration very well, but don't waste your own time on such actions.
Main cuts. Oh! Papa, who was that guy? There was somebody, I've been completely out of the loop for the past like fucking week and a half because of Elden Ring, but there was somebody they were very mad. Well, what the fuck is this post? Oh, it's Admiral. Okay, hold on. This guy, hold on. Where was it? Where was their fucking... Oh, was it this guy? Fuck. There was somebody who was really upset that they couldn't do anything on their turn, and they had like Rigeki or like Harpy's Feather Duster in their 60 card deck, and they're useless cards. They wouldn't do anything. I was about to say, like, bro, if those are useless cards in your 60 card deck, you should probably just take them out, man. Just keep taking out your useless cards until you get down to like 40 cards, and then tell me how it goes for you. Like, what deck are you playing that has 60 cards in it? Surely it's not just a pet deck that is just normal summon pass. Surely not with 60 cards. Hero. I mean, okay, fair. There was somebody. I don't know what the post actually was though. I thought it was this guy. It's not this guy. This guy's fucking equally as amazing. But hold on. Yeah, no, you can't do anything on your turn. That's fine. That's whatever. I feel like I might have seen this before. Okay, alright. I don't want to get DMCA'd, Ghidorah, but thanks. I appreciate it. I was gonna Ghidorah. Yeah, like, if you're playing 60 cards, your 5 card hand open draw should be, like, very good. Alright? Best hero players on it. I still can't believe Malicious is at 3. Like, that shit can probably get recycled so fucking much without needing Denier. Like, good god. Like, it's probably just better to send Malicious now instead of fucking Shadow Mist. It probably always was better to send Malicious instead of Shadow Mist. I just never fucking did it. Armageddon Knight. Does Armageddon Knight just, like, throw Malicious in the grave? Like, because it needs it. Was it a Dark Warrior? Is that right? Sorry, this guy, by the way, I don't know what he's talking about here. Just because this happens to be... oh no, sorry, this is the guy. Black Hole, Reiki... Not real cards, by the way, but sure. Both just once in my 60 card deck. 6 times I had first round. 6 times I had both cards in my hand. Okay, by the way, those are pretty good odds, my guy. Just saying. 2 absolute useless cards. And I got every time while I have 60 cards in my deck. That's the way Konami fools you if you don't pay. If you had Dark Hole and Raigeki in your hand both times, how do you keep losing? Just like, well, okay, you lose because of the other shit in your deck, but like, how do you not use both of those cards? Like, what happens? Surely, I'm guessing you're going up against like Rukalos and Baron, and they negate both of them. That's my guess. Dude, imagine if you had like 3 copies of Infinite Impermanence. Also, no, not 2 copies of Raigeki? Dark Hole is like unlimited, my guy. You can have 3 Dark Holes. You can run Dark Hole Dragon too. Dump Melee and the Cross Crusader. Ah, fair enough, yeah. Papa Shekels. Who are you talking to? Do you not have friends or something that you can vent about to losing a video game instead? Self-reporting the Steam forums is kind of silly.
I keep drawing the non-engine cards I put in my deck. How do I stop that?
Fucking hell. Like, I like the idea of having a 60 card deck with like 20 cards that are non-engine. Like, yeah, what's gonna happen? Gee, I wonder. Oh my god, I did end up seeing this. That was kind of funny. Sorry, this guy's name, I'll never understand it, why it's like a bunch of numbers and it's just this, but I think Sirs is like kind of on the fence of hot takes. It's interesting Because this is like hot takes going back and forth, like playing tennis right now. Can't blame the players here, in my opinion. It's every human who chooses the easy way out. It's 100%, sorry. I'm assuming you mean sorry. It's very human to choose the easy way out. It's 100% on Konami for encouraging it with their game design. He only plays solo mode? Are you serious? What? What? Oh, he probably only plays solo mode because he doesn't like ranked. Probably the reason. Fucking hell. I mean, props to him. I haven't actually finished the solo mode yet. Like, good god. There's so many gates. There's so many fucking gates. And so many cosmetics to unlock. One day. One day.
I think it's okay to blame the players here. They need to think of their intentions of playing this game. The play like brain dead zombies. There's the light, so I've to click here now is a waste of lifetime.
It's a whole waste of a lifetime. A singular lifetime.
And it can't bring the joy you get when you win a duel with your own personal deck.
Okay, so bedrotty tier art. I just want to explain this. I have a deck that is filled with my favorite cards, and boy howdy, it sucks absolute garbage. But when it gets one win, that win is worth like 400 wins to me, okay? And it's doubled or tripled if the win is against something like fucking Snake Eyes. All right? That is a big dopamine rush, not gonna lie. But at the same time, the people who are playing the meta decks and, you know, the good decks, all right, aren't just clicking random buttons. There's a specific like method to the art, especially depending if you're going first or second. Cheetah. That's all right. On the topic of this guy's like brain dead Yu-Gi-Oh plays, if I have Darkhold and Raigeki in my hand, do I or do I not activate the cards? Just saying. Do I not click the shiny yellow button and activate it? All right? I'm just asking for a friend here. I don't know if I should or not, okay? Because I don't want to be like every other brain dead zombie that just plays every card in their hand, okay? Like, fucking hell. No, you don't? Yeah, I hold the Darkhold for like turn 4. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Sorry. It's not a waste of time if it brings them joy, which it seems to do. Otherwise, they wouldn't be doing it. Our brains generally hate to spend energy, and thinking is pretty energy intensive. Yeah, I can tell. If clicking on yellow light leads to a monkey gets banana moment, it will be preferred by most over the tedious trial and error of building your own deck and trying to win the game without I win buttons. It's 100% on Konami for pushing more and more decks that play by themselves. Okay, sirs, I just want to point this out for you real fast. This might be the Joe Tragodia. You're right, Papa Shekels, you're right. That's what they're needed for. Like, isn't there like I know there's an anti-dark hole card, right? Like there's a white hole that specifically negates dark hole, and that's its only purpose ever. I'm assuming there's a Raigeki version. Yeah, there is actually. I forget the name of the card, but it specifically stops Raigeki. Racism. There's multiple holes out there, Azurai. Fucking hell. Griffin Wing and your massacres and fucking Griffin's Wing. Jesus Christ. Fucking hell, Papa Shekels.
Does anyone know any good restaurants that got tuna and ketchup sandwiches / subs?
The hentai, I'm not sure. Maybe like Subway, perhaps? The KBJ special, oh my goodness. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Master Duel is built to be a competitive like dueling ground, essentially. People will only go there to play competitive dueling and not, you know, play shit decks. It's hard to sort of like get this mentality where like the game is designed specifically to be a supplement for like going to your locals, okay? Or well, you know, let's say your locals was in the big city, okay? You're going to the big locals, all right? It's essentially what Master Duel's ranked system is. Not something you just kind of bring your like, hey, mate, fancy meeting you here at the playground. Do you want to verse my like deck that I've spent my entire week's allowance on? Please, bro, let me verse you with it. You're not gonna get that duel in Master Duel unless you verse a friend for real, or play in Plat 5. But you know, it's crazy. Oh, Chloe with the fucking voice of God. No, it isn't. Tell me something. What is your intention of playing this game? There are literally free fan-made simulators that have different formats and no gacha mechanics, where you have more freedom to build and play however you want. Yeah, Edo Pro is out there. The dueling book, whatever it's called, is out there. That is sleep cheater. God, I remember those days. I actually did have a rubber band around me fucking deck back in the day, until I got deck boxes and card sleeves and Hatsune Miku card sleeves. God, those were the days. I remember my fucking Hatsune Miku like phase. Every deck had to have Hatsune Miku card sleeves. Oh god, I wish I could show you guys right now, because I found them. I found all my old decks. Boy howdy, there's like 3 variants of Hatsune Miku decks and card sleeves. Holy shit. I'm not surprised though. Oh, actually, there is a deck I want to make in Master Duel at some point, because I found them again. I found the rocket cards I was using. Well, wasn't using, but was looking at very intently with the thought of using them. And I'm curious what rocket cards are even out there nowadays. Because I think, similar to how Galaxy Eyes has like Cypher Dragon and Photon Dragon, I'm assuming rockets diverge and go to Borrow Loads and Topologics.
I fucking hate this. Why is my fucking locals not let me use my Ash Feet playmat for my fucking duels?
I wonder if the YCS had like, surely they had their own playmats there, but could you bring your own, like, you know, your big booba Dark Magician playmat? Like, could you do that? I imagine they would ban that, or, you know, not allow you to pull out porn on your fucking playmat. Yes, okay. Get your kick if you do. Oh, okay, alright, fair enough. Only kind of shops ban it. I mean, you know, there's kids that play Yu-Gi-Oh as well. You don't want to bring your fucking, you know, your big booba mats, okay? They banned unofficial play mats. Oh, damn. That's a shame. If it's hard nudity. Kids don't play Yu-Gi-Oh. All the Reddit people that complain about the meta are basically children, alright? Come on now. I mean, on 18s. I haven't been to a locals in like, fuck, how old am I now? Like, many years. many years. There's a lot of high schools. I actually wonder how popular Yu-Gi-Oh! Well, according to Steam, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is not popular amongst the kiddos of today. Alright, so I don't actually know if people enjoy Yu-Gi-Oh! in school anymore. Can't afford a single competitive card. Now, what are you talking about, Azurai? Ash Blossom has been reprinted so many times, it's like worthless now. What are you talking about? It isn't popular. No. People are playing duel. They're watching the anime. They're playing the game. Surely there are reruns of like Yu-Gi-Oh! On TV, right? Still like $5? No way. Because I remember it was expensive when it first came out, but then got reprinted in the gold packs or something, and then the price dropped massively. Because basically, like, it was like the Mechanical Chaser moment where like only the expensive players got to have Mechanical Chaser, and then they just made it for everybody, and it's like, okay, well now everybody has Mechanical Chaser, so there's no point. Like, they watch streamers. Okay, you got a fair point. All right. $150 per box. Jesus Christ. I mean, I guess if you do get the first Ash, it's kind of worth. I still have that Air Neos. I found the Air Neos, by the way. It's now my most like powerful card in Yu-Gi-Oh! Stronger than my credit card. Amazing. Actually good cards. Oh, true, yeah. I mean, like, I don't know when Nibiru came out or like Cold Buy or stuff like that. But I'm assuming those are quite pricey. Like, you know, all the forbidden droplets, all that other crazy ass stuff. Sell it before they reprint it. Do you think they're really gonna reprint it as alright? I don't think he is. If fucking Aeneos is not on instant contact, I don't think he's coming back. Alright, I don't think he's coming back. No way droplet was that expensive. I don't believe that. No way. For a play, no way. Also publish Eccles with the money match. $5 at minimum? Really? That's kind of nutty. That is actually kind of like interesting, given how many times it's like come out. It was only secret rarity. Well, okay, yeah, fair enough. All right. No one could afford it. That is kind of nuts, though. Jesus fuck. Dude, imagine getting a playset of Aeneoses, though, as alright. Hmm? A whole playset of Aeneos, so your deck is nothing but the Aeneos FTK? Hmm? Jesus shit fest. I haven't had to buy, like, real cards since Vrains. Actually, I can tell you exactly when. I think the last thing I bought was this fucking structure deck Rocket Revolt. That was the last like paper. The last time I was seriously into Yu-Gi-Oh was when that came out, and then I just stopped buying packs and boxes and structure decks and shit. That was the last time, because I still have. I mean, I don't know what to do with it, but you know I got it right here actually. Yu-Gi-Oh's Legendary Decks 2, that one. The fucking box with like Yugi, Kaiba, and Joey on it. That's unopened. I don't know why I got it. It's just because it's still, the promo cards are still in there. Everything's got the Konami seal of approval. I don't know why I bought it. I'm assuming it's because I wanted the Joey deck or some shit like that, and then I just never like did anything with it. It's Yugi's Legendary Decks. I mean, like, that's the first one. This one's got like Yugi's deck, Kaiba's deck, and Joey's deck. You know, the 3 god cards and all that kind of crazy shit. The promo card is like Dark Burning Attack. Like, it's got that stuff, mate. Oh, I mean, like, Yugi as in the game was named after him. Alright, yeah, understandable. Junichi? Nah, mate. Nah, mate. His name's fucking Joey, cunt. Alright. Fucking Joey. Sorry. Would you go to every single card game forum and tell them they're wasting their life playing a game how they want to play? Because in your eyes, if they didn't construct a deck that fits into your category of unique and original, then they are brain dead? Because I can guarantee you, each and every single one of those forums would laugh you out. I mean, that is indeed true. Don't have reprints yet. Oh my god, really? 4 kids boomer. I haven't. Okay, I watched GX subbed, but I have not seen the original Yu-Gi-Oh anime subbed at all. Actually, like anything outside of GX, I've not seen. Oh my goodness. That was just too boring though. Dark Magician has had like so many versions that exist out there because it just keeps coming out. Like, they can't get rid of them. Ultimate's just boring to watch. I mean, like, oh, you mean Duel Monsters, right? Not Dark Magician, right? Fuck. All I know about Duel Monsters is like they have a little duel at the start. There's Blue Eyes and then there's like Exodia, And then they go to an island and Weevil just throws all the fucking Exodia cards into the water for some fucking reason. And then they dick around on an island for a little while. I don't know if it's like, you know, the island from Duel Academy or whatnot, but they dick around on an island for a while. And then they go to like Domino City. And that's about the extent of my knowledge. I don't know what happens after that point. And then like then there's like Egyptian shit that happens. I don't know. It's actually snooze. It's basically like GOAT format, like you fucking the highest beat stick monster wins. And sometimes I actually wonder if like Yugi ever looked at his deck and was like, you know what? Maybe I probably shouldn't use Feral Imp. Maybe I should do something with like 1800 attack. You know, maybe. But you know, this guy probably has an anime deck. Bedro Tryhard. That guy's got an anime deck. For sure. Doro Monster Cardo. Fucking hell. Reality check. It's a game. How people choose to play that game, as long as they aren't actively breaking the rules and cheating, is none of your business, and is by no means warranting of insults to stroke your own ego. If you don't like how others play, cool. No one cares to hear it, and no one cares to be insulted for it. That is very true. It's way at the end of the series. I've sort of, I should probably do like a little deep dive on the GX stuff, because what's funny is somehow in the early parts, like season 1 of GX, Jaden does fuck with his deck throughout the first season. Like every time there's like sort of a break, he's like fucking with his deck. He's like exchanging cards or some shit. And like, you know, he tries to build the best deck that he can. Judite, yeah, whatever. And then like, at some point after the Neo-Spacian incident, he just has new cards that have materialized into his deck somehow. Like, sometimes I don't know if the extra deck cards even exist in the realm of in the lore of the game, right? Because even Pegasus was like surprised when Neos appeared. Like, what the fuck? Also, my favorite part of GX so far has been Pegasus saying Jesus. I didn't know he would say Jesus. It's like, what the fuck? This is getting kind of blasphemous. Oh my god. Ivory isn't a staple. Fuck. Just sorting out his own ones. I also like the idea that Azura, he bought those packs. Like, and only filtered out the hero cards, you know? Like, he just wants specifically the hero cards. Anybody could have had those packs. But no, he's got a hero deck. Fucking Christ. Daddy's money. Fucking hell. Honestly, his pulls with the luck on some of those draws. I mean, like, fucking Shining Neos Wingman, Shining Flare Wingman should have just been like an ultra rare card from some of those packs at school. Like, the Academy would just sell in that stuff. Fuck. Or maybe he traded with some people, you know? Like, maybe Cyrus was like, you know what, Jaden? I don't need this fucking, like, elemental hero card. You can have it, alright? Maybe that happened. Who knows? Who really knows? But at some point, I swear to God, they stopped, like, messing up their decks. I think, Chaz is on the same page as this, too. Like, Chaz has the same fucking deck for, like, the majority of the game. The majority of things ever since beating, North Academy. He's just had the same shit. Like, I can buy the fact that the Ojama cards might have materialized, alright? Like, the Ojama King and Ojama Knight have just materialized into his fucking deck somehow. But, like, the fucking, whatchamacallit? Well, actually, no, I don't know. Had the most decks in the series. He had, like, he went, no. Well, actually, okay, yeah. I don't know if it's the most decks, though. His deck just kind of changes depending on his first, like, 5 cards. Like, it's either a Union deck, a Level deck, or an Ojama deck. Because before that, he had the Chthonian Soldier deck. Like, the, like Burn deck or something. It was different decks. No. He's had, like, 2 decks. Wait, no. He's had, like, 2 decks. What are you talking about? There was the, well, actually, no. Okay. He's had 3 if you're also counting the one he made at North Academy. He's just schizophrenic. No. It's alright. They're all the same deck. Yeah, the episode 2 one. Yeah, that's the Chthonian Soldier one. Yeah. Where he used, like, the fucking, the the fucking Ring of Destruction, that stuff. A new one to fight Judai. Oh, right. He's I forgot. Because yeah, he did get the XYZ deck before then. You're right. And then he got the fucking the crazy ass one from the North Academy one, which he then ended up scrapping, I guess. Like I don't know if there was ever a point where it gets brought up again, but he lives in a room filled with like dual spirits that are just like shit spirits. He just lives with that constantly. Dude has a fucking shit life, unfortunately. And he was in like, oh yeah, he did have the light deck as well for like a small majority, like fucking Arm Dragon level 10 white. Like, bro, no one's gonna fucking use that card. But alright. What was the other thing as well? I don't know what he had after that, because the majority of what I've seen Chaz use is just Ojamas, levels, and unions all in the same deck. Which again, that, like, honestly, I know it's anime bullshit, but like, realistically trying to use his deck in a legitimate match would brick constantly. That, because I remember a friend of mine made that deck. It was not good. It was really bad. Racially profiling his dragons. Oh my god. The random cards. Wait, where do you think you lost the most? Okay, you do bring up a good point, actually. I was about to mention that, because, like, they build Chaz up to be, like, you know, like, this really good player, aside from the fact that he technically cheated in the Gen X tournament, alright? And, like, you know, he beat, like, all the North Academy guys, right? Like, he's really good. But then, he just loses to fucking Cloudians. Like, what? I thought he was gonna win that duel, but he didn't. What the fuck? Why does he suck? I mean, yeah, I know his like deck is not great, but like, he's not like a bad character, you know? Like, you know, like what? Like, fucking hell. He's a pro duelist, all right. He's a pro duelist. Lost to some trash. Oh, Azurai, I was gonna ask you about Destiny Endragoon, right? So, okay. So Dogma, that card exists, you know, that's a pretty powerful card. Like, you know, Phoenix, what's his actual name? Astro Phoenix? He's had that for a little while. Plasma, though, was like just created before his dad died. Like, basically minutes before his death, okay? Dogma's always shit. Basically, yeah. But like, Edo Phoenix? No, Astro, mate. Astro Phoenix, that's his name. But like, Plasma's like a new card, right? So where the fuck does Destiny Endragoon fit into all of this? Like, the card just materialized, alright? Like, there's no way his dead dad came back to life just to make an extra deck card fusing both of them. And there's no way, no fucking way, Astro Phoenix has been holding on to that card, that extra deck card that should not have existed before Plasma was created. There's no fucking way. That was the entire plot. Wait, really? I haven't watched that far, Azurai. I haven't watched that far. I'm currently in the different dimension arc. Does that happen? Wait, does that happen before season 4? Hang on a sec. Hang on a sec. I don't know if I've actually seen that. It's the 4th arc. Fuck! Listen, Israel, I haven't fucking watched Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Season 4 in like 10 years, okay? So like, you know, it's been a little while, okay? That's very accurate, Papa Shackles. It's very accurate. Oh, okay. This guy's post. Hang on, I just realized there was another Elden Ring post I forgot to bring up. There was somebody complaining about how if you do not use, like, you know, a pure strength solo build against all these bosses and stuff, like if you're not playing perfectly, you do not get the dopamine rush. The only way to get dopamine is if you play with your balls nailed to the fucking wall. I'm like, bro, you're fucking having a laugh. All right, that's not the only way you get dopamine in life, please. And that's what I think this post is about to be too.
The feeling of winning gives you satisfaction and the belief that you are better than the others. This is the engine that drives these players. It has absolutely nothing to do with joy. They do not see it as they just play a program and don't have anything to do, and don't have to do anything themselves.
I don't think the people who are using meta decks are just playing to be better than other players. I think they're playing it because they genuinely just like, either like the deck or just enjoy playing it, you know? Like, that's just, I don't think people are playing decks because they're a robot, all right? It's hard to say. Except for maybe those bot decks, who knows? It was so ass. My goodness. I'll tell you you're a bad player. I want to know what he thinks of, like, heroes. I'm just curious.
I really do feel joy when I win.
You know what? Good for you. I'll give you a gold medal for that one.
Unfortunately, I often need 20 attempts or more because everyone seems to feel the need to join such a system. Somehow understandable, but very sad to see.
He's fighting ghosts. What? Huh? Again, I mentioned it before, but my like fake ass pet deck does need a lot of attempts to get going. All right, but when it gets a win, oh fuck, it's good shit. All right, it's good shit.
It's also clear that you can never agree with others on a forum.
This is a personal problem. This is literally a skill issue. Okay, you need to not be so up your own ass, and you can agree with people on a forum. It is true. It can happen. Okay, swear to God.
But I understand your approach. And I'm definitely with you on the easiest way theory.
Yeah, it's a theory, all right. He was just on a forum. Like, it depends on who you ask if it's a forum or not, anti. Like, I'm assuming they exist to pose a question to bring about discussion on a topic. That's my thought process on why they exist. But people just use it as a forum, okay? What? People make a topic and then people just fucking go batshit wild with it, all right? Whatever. That's just fine. Anyway,
edit. Just because it just happened to be, do you think my opponent is feeling joy when he uses the effects of Horus Sarcophagus for the 5th time and just destroys a monster like that?
Yes. Maybe don't use such an easily destructible monster, okay? Just saying.
Do you really feel happy after a round like that when you win?
I mean, I don't personally use the deck, but I'm sure if I did use the deck, yeah, I would probably feel like that.
I say you just have the feeling that you are better than me. Wait, what? I say you just have the feeling that... wait, what? I just have the feeling I'm sorry, I'm fucking losing it. I say you just have the feeling that you are better than me and are already looking for the next victim for your programmed deck. Many people have probably forgotten what that joy feels. That's...
You can be non-binary.
No, I can certainly be that.
Many people have probably forgotten that joy feels different.
What? Okay. The game they play. A lot of people, I guess it is sort of a melting pot for people that just want to talk about the game that they're playing, even if they don't have access to it on Steam or something like that. Is this talking about non-binary? Maybe, Papa Shekels, maybe. That's funny. But holy shit, though. I don't know, man. Like, personally, after I haven't played the game since the season change, by the way. I haven't played it because of fucking Elden Ring. But like, back when I was using Sky Strikers pretty heavily, yes, I was using the same deck for like the same match over and over and over again. And yes, I was feeling joy when I Cosmic Cyclone their fucking King Sarcophagus and they couldn't do anything and just scooped. Yeah, I felt joy in that. Like, this is kind of self-imposed. The other thing like that too is I do have that deck, that fucking Omni Hero deck that basically wins like everything on turn 2, and got kind of bored of that, not gonna lie. Like, it was very cool, and I liked it for like a week or so, but then I was like, well, you know what, it actually does just kind of win everything, and I'm like, that's not that fun, actually. Maybe I want to do stuff that isn't just pop a bunch of cards, because Shining Neo Swingman does literally that. It's just, you know what, nice field you had there, mate. Go on now. Fucking hell. Oh man, I didn't realize these guys just went back and forth constantly. I mean, even in this case, they still derive joy from feeling better than the others. Besides, it seems a bit unfair to assume the worst motivations behind others' actions, and there being no chat in-game makes it even harder. Is that dude building a crazy negate board for 5 minutes because he's scared of what I'm going to throw at him? Is he just finishing some missions? Does he enjoy being a redacted? You can say the word cunt, it's okay. For all I know, he just gets off to watching the summoning animations. Yeah, also fair, I wouldn't put it past people like having a fetish for like summoning, like, what's that labyrinth monster? The one with the big balloons, that one. Personally, I don't value winning too much. Obviously, it's the preferred outcome, but what interests me are surprises and new situations. And yeah, it takes ages to get these because most prefer to take the easy way out. Are you agreeing with him saying it is a people issue or a Konami issue? What? I thought this guy was against it being like people taking the easy way out. Now he's just like, nah, it's people taking the easy way out. Yeah, okay. It's really interesting to see the paradox of a hardcore superiority complex trying to cope with the reality of constantly losing. Like, you have to pull some serious gymnastics to explain away why you're the better player despite losing 95% of your games, and the stretches you have to dehumanize those who beat you. Like, it legitimately just looks like two people it just looks like two different people speaking in one post. And all this because you don't like the way people play a video game. Fucking hell, Papa Shekels. Fucking hell. Like my PP, huh? I'm actually surprised, Hentai, they didn't like lower her bust size in the TCG version. Like, what? You're gonna get rid of all these other like fucking twinkly moss, alright, but then you're gonna have that?
Married, white, 33-year-old male, athletic build, mild hair, and tattoos. I'm looking for attractive, bigger, taller, older, my age and older, men. I'm not only looking for sex. I'm looking for a friend and a lover. My wife knows and she loves me even more for showing my vulnerability. Please feel free to contact me regarding any questions or concerns.
Why are you out in your personal history like this? What? Oh, so the cleavage is invisible? Oh, okay. All right. Fair enough. I figured surely there must have been some kind of like censorship with that. Okay, I don't know what the OCG version of like Labyrinth looks like. I don't know how big the balloons really are. Okay, now I have to look at it. How fucking big were her goddamn balloons? All right. Hold on. What is the card even called? I get hit with it so often, I should probably know. Exceeding the bomb. Wait, really? I actually didn't know that. Hentai, the Exceed the Pendulum has been reduced. That one I didn't notice. Lady Labyrinth? Go to the artwork category. Okay, hang on. Wow, that's alright. I'm surprised you had this like on hand. Like what? Where the fuck is the artwork category, my guy? I feel like I should know. I'm used to looking at the other wiki, not this wiki. This wiki's different. Oh, here it is. I have to search a card. Fair enough. I don't see a difference. Wait, Hang on. Oh, okay. Yeah, all right. Okay. I see the tiny bit of cloth now. All right. Fair enough. They just like moved it over slightly. What? Also, I don't know if it's just me, but is it brighter? That's weird. There's like weird censorships. Fucking hell. They use the paint tool. There's too much bloom in it now. Fuck. Sorry, Chloe was not to publish it. No, it's a little time when a game definitely feel jubilant, not gonna lie. I mean, fair.
Don't get me wrong, please. The most duels I quit the moment I see what deck the enemy use.
Zorai, is this your alt account?
From 20 duels, I play perhaps 1 to 2. More not possible at the moment because everybody of them needs to rank up now. And not every time I win, but when I feel happy. Duels.
Fucking hell. And I haven't finished watching the there is a few censorships that 4Kids has done to the game, which is baffling to me. I'm so kind of glad I never watched Yu-Gi-Oh as a kid. Well, not like seriously, like I only just watched it as like the occasional reruns before school, but like I never actually paid attention to what was going on, and like watching it in Japanese is like so much better, dude. So much better. Censor scissors. They just censor so much stuff. Sorry. This, like, I understand this mentality where it's like, if your deck is not capable of versing Horus, just in general, maybe get a better deck. But just saying. I don't know, because like I think there's a point to when you're I know this just kind of happens by normal, but there's a certain point where you're looking at the 5 cards in your hand and you didn't draw the out and you're watching your opponent combo, okay? And they're comboing and they're comboing and they put down all of their crazy ass like negates and shit like that, and you're kind of praying the next card that you draw is going to be able to like, well, presumably at the top of your head you're praying that the next card you draw is going to somehow like be the out, and if it's not, you just scoop. I think this guy cuts out the middleman and he's like, if these 5 cards don't help me with what my opponent is playing, just gonna scoop. These boomers have no excuse. It is crazy what you can actually win with, even in modern Yu-Gi-Oh! It is kind of nuts. In Master 1. Well, I mean, that's the only time you'd want to do it, Azurai, because otherwise you just lose a rank if you did it. That's why, dude, Plat 5 is basically Master 1, okay, Azurai? Basically Master 1. Labyrinth turn 0 place. I have not experienced Labyrinth turn 0, thank God. I can, oh man. I think I can imagine how it works though. If you draw the card that you have to discard in order to set a trap, while your opponent is like still trying to fucking play, I can see how that can get a bit wacky. Well, this is a different person. Yes, the feeling of superiority is why they do it. What they don't seem to realize is that the feelings of superiority don't require you to actually be superior. Someone else can make the obvious joke, but because I swear it wasn't intended. Okay, I missed the joke. I'm sorry. I'm assuming you're talking about the Pokemon. But, all right. microtransactions, furniture, and butler. I like the concept of a labyrinth deck. You know, if I wasn't like this far into Sky Strikers, I feel like I'd probably enjoy labyrinths because they are a trap-based deck, and I would get to dick around with like funny traps. I think I would enjoy that actually a little bit, which is why, and I know people have been playing like Paleozoics and shit. I feel like I would enjoy Paleozoics just because I get to sneak in funny traps every now and then. Like, not so much for the paleo shit specifically, but like, there's some interesting traps out there. It's be viable now. It's true, Papa Shackles. Oh shit! That actually reminded me. Something else I came across in the archives of my real life Yu-Gi-Oh cards is the Necros cards. I need to look those up because it seems to me they look like fusions for some reason, the Necros rituals, and I wonder what fusion, like, I know obviously it's a bit more open than that because they're rituals, but like I'm wondering what the intended materials are you'd use in order to make those rituals, because they look like two monsters mashed together, and I'm curious what that is. That's on my radar for things. I know, I don't know how good it is nowadays, but like, Necros is apparently a good ritual deck way back. Your lab breaks. Oh, fair enough, fair enough. People out here treating one single turn like it's an edge streak. This guy. This guy. Wait, use anything in extra deck. Is that what they're like? Wait, hang on. How does the ritual spell... I don't have the ritual spell. I only have like various Necros ritual cards, not the spell. I don't know how you bring them out. I don't know what's used for it. Encounter. Oh shit, really?
Can you guys stop taking such long turns? I already set my trap hole and sang an FFS.
Papa Shackles, that's what the boomers are complaining about. They want to be hit so they can use their mirror force. You're right, Hentai. I should be. Scaring him. This is funny. Oh, I think this was the last thing I saw. I don't know if I read anything below this. Oh, I have not. Oh, hang on a sec. No, Jessica Mew. Oh yeah, Chloe's big post as well. I think I'm skipping that. Fist of all. Don't start it with fist. You had one job, my guy. Please. Please. Sorry, fuck.
Fist of all, it's not my threat.
Wait, what? What do you mean threat? What? What? I'm so sorry.
You can be non-binary.
That's alright, fuck. I don't know what he means by this. I don't understand.
You can be non-binary.
I'm assuming what I interpreted this as is, first of all, it's not a threat. Thread? No. Because I'm assuming this is being constructed as though he's sending out insults to the other guy, right? Surely. End of this. Oh my god, what the fuck happens at the end of this? I'm so scared now.
And second, if your opponent plays number 39 Utopia in the first round, you really keep watching until he does his 13,000 damage effect?
No, as soon as he summons... Why even wait for Utopia? As soon as he summons fucking armed sage, that's when you leave, my guy. As soon as he puts that down. Because like either they brick or they put that card down, the ZW card.
Leave the game before he does and don't give him extra XP. My last rounds from win to win.
It says reason... Wait, hang on, what? Number win-loss rounds. First round... Wait. First round? Reason deck. Oh, who went first? So, number one, he won. Took 5 turns. His opponent went first. Reached 0 life points. A barrier. What the fuck? Who are you fighting? Bro, what? Where did you find this guy? Gives extra XP. What a clown. No, it's alright. Doesn't complete his dailies because he didn't activate his stuff. Alright. Next one, he lost. It took 12 turns. He went first. Then you should have won if you won the coin flip, my guy. Ace of Heaven. What the fuck is this? What do you mean Ace of Heaven? What? Lose. Took 1 turn. His opponent went first. You left the game. Okay, thank God. Lost again. 8 turns. You went first. Cyber deck. You mean the loner deck?
Non-binary.
How did that last 8 turns? That's pretty impressive. He's never said what deck he's using, actually. I'm really curious about that. Lost 2 turns. You went first. What? Enemy has 6 monster. Every attack. Spell trap, summons, and effects. My side, enemies gonna be empty. Left game. What? What reason is that? Your bro put down too many Omni negates. Yeah? Is that your problem? Fuck is Ace in Heaven? I don't know what Ace in Heaven is. Is that like... I'm assuming this is a bot deck? Like that he uses Cup of Ace and some shit? This is right there. Oh yeah, he left the game. He didn't want to deal with that. But bro, please. Also, wait. Okay, yeah, no, yeah, this is for that too. Win. Number 1, disconnect, had no idea. Okay. 14 turns. First thing Unchained. Okay. What is your problem with the game then? This seems fine. What are you talking about? Things like this ruin the... What do you mean ruin the game? What happened? It's like totally normal. You had a hissy fit for 1 fight and then that was it. What? That's fine, my guy. What?
I don't know Pokemon well. I just played a McDonald's version from time to time. What do you mean McDonald's version? You go to Macca's and pick up the free cards with a Happy Meal? Bro, same actually. A version from time to time with my little daughter. So can't say anything about that.
Oh, he's an actual boomer, my goodness. More than 5. That's what I was thinking. How did he last for 14 turns? Surely that couldn't have been Unchained, right? Surely not. Like, that's just why. What deck is he using to last this long? Bro must have been close to winning on this one, though. Only needed 2 more turns. Crazy. Just acting like his child. Surely he can teach his kid to play fucking Yu-Gi-Oh, right? And then he has somebody to duel against.
I have a Discord for people interested in the mysteries of life and reality through the lens of the Bible. I feel compelled to share here because I can tell Terry's lots of similarly minded people by the vague discussions ITT. It's a sincere group dedicated to Bible study and theorizing. Feel free to blog post or
Zora, what the fuck?
Space is a topic recently getting into myself. Discord GG/5QMSXM9F.
Where are you pulling this from? You've just absorbed more of Reddit. It really depends. I don't care if it's on ladder because they might be doing something else with it. I don't scoop the second I see Utopia or rank 4 Turbo Sushi Ship because they might be going somewhere else with it. I have left from that deck with people using stuff in events because clearly they don't want to actually play the event. So let me help each other out. Sorry, yeah, let me help each other out and let them move on, get their easy gems. It honestly baffles me how you can insult people who use decks that are and have been properly optimized and require some understanding of how the deck works. While Stun, Exodia, Crusadia, Utopia, New Mono TK, and etc. exist to literally win with interacting with your opponent in the least amount possible. I think these decks require absolutely no skill to play and are the equivalent of a monkey flip spreadsheet. Or you lose gameplay. Or you lose gameplay. But I'm not going to insult them over it. This is a Sun player. I'm starting to think this guy is actually a Sun player. The fucking Bedrotti Tryhard guy is heaven. God, it's fucking speaketh of the Bible. All right. This is from the game.
Non-binary.
I appreciate you logging your past few games. However, on my end, in the recent YCS or WCS, I had achieved almost 100% win rate. Oh wow, that's pretty impressive. I lost one game because I misplayed due to a drawback of one of my cards. If you need proof, here's the deck I used. All right, Chloe's close out on themselves. Hang on. What is the deck? I'm surprised this is a GIF. Is it a GIF or am I just like... Am I just lagging that hard? Doing it for the gems though. I think I stopped like shortly after. I can't pause the GIF. I'm sorry. I really want to see what this is. I see the ashes, the Niburus. What is the rest of the cards? I swear to God. I really want to know. I really want to know what the cards are. Hang on. No, this is Chloe's. This is Chloe's deck. Please. What? Ah! Damn it! It's unchained. Okay, it's unchained. Alright, thank you. That's all I needed to know. Jesus. I didn't always draw the perfect hand. I didn't always have the advantage. However, I knew the strength of my deck and the weaknesses of other decks. I used that knowledge to get these wins. This is true. If you know where to break a deck, it's fine. And yeah, sure, Unchained is pretty strong, but I've had easy times using stuff like Adventure Prank Kids, Runic for Hire, Thunder Dragon Bestials. Oh, that sounds like an interesting combo. Gold Pride Punk, Dynamorphia, etc. And if I just gave up at the first sign of a deck I didn't like, I wouldn't learn. I have no idea how much time my opponents spend practicing their deck, but what I do know is that to be a good sport, the first thing I have to do is respect my opponent. Macca's version of the door. Here's a short and sweet answer to that. My main problem is that this was basically a tier 1 deck they gave out for free. Free in the game, and everyone was using it at a certain point low rank. So this is, I'm assuming this is for Pokemon TCG. The player hate the game. What is this deck? Oh, it's slightly askew.
It's one of the most hated cards in competitive Pokemon. This cute little Pokemon is actually dead thanks to the Fusion Strike trait. And
I know nothing about Pokemon TCG.
Powerful attacks of other Pokemon like Genesect or Meloetta. Genesect is a key component to the deck as it lets it draw a gazillion cards each turn with its Fusion Strike system ability.
Sorry, how dare you? I actually don't know if the emote is still in chat, but there is Peepo shit. Or, I think it's Peepo shit. Basically that.
But now it has a lot of counters like Path to a Peak or Drapion V, which can easily KO a Mew VMAX. The speed, damage output, and consistency are the reasons why Mew is one of the best.
Like, apparently there is indeed Pokemon. There's currently Pokemon on screen.
The mythical Pokemon Mew is one of the most hated cards in
Okay, alright. Wonderful. This was an hour ago. When was this? 7 hours ago. Shit, this guy might be dead now. Fuck. I don't think he's coming back. I genuinely do want to know what this guy is using. Like, real talk. I kind of want to know. Also, I need to go to bed. I have work tomorrow morning. Like, early tomorrow morning. One last perusal. Hang on. Wait. Hang on. Somebody else just posted this. What the fuck? Ow. Don't let these Steam discussion dwellers convince you you're a bad guy. If I get floodgated by everything in turn 1, I'll waste their time as well. They deserve it. Bro. Don't at yourself like this. What are you doing? What are you doing? But thanks. Appreciate it. I'm gonna end on that. It's because I'm able to check for the guy, if so. I'm not sure. Ticketed like, I'm not sure. Oh, also, dude, like, I forgot to mention, I didn't see the fucking post the other day. But no, you're totally allowed to say fucking cunts in chat, by the way. I didn't see the fucking Twitch message until it was too late. But no, yeah, fucking cunts is... I feel like I've unbanned the word cunts like 4 or 5 times now. We're just self-reporting for free. Yeah, why do they keep doing this? Also, I feel like I've seen this guy before. Damn, bro. 3 hours recently? Holy shit. Hang on, I'll allow it. I'll allow it. I just saw it. Fuck. There you go. Term has been permitted. Fucking cunts. It's allowed. Heart, heart, heart. Okay. That's gonna be where I end things for today, though. My fucking Jesus.